Hey guys, this is Budget Tech Dad here. I got a special treat for you guys, actually a special treat for myself. I'll be reviewing a gaming monitor that I bought from from Amazon on Black Friday. It was $116. It's a Philips branded gaming monitor, 24-inch, 144 hertz, 1 millisecond refresh rate. But the only thing is, this 1 millisecond refresh rate is MPRT and not 1 millisecond GTG. And there's a difference between the two. I would suggest you look that up. It's going to be another video if I have to explain the two, but normally a good gaming monitor is 1 millisecond GTG and not MPRT. But both of these specs actually matters, but this is a 4 millisecond GTG gaming monitor. So it's not really in actuality, it's not a 1 millisecond gaming monitor. But still, I mean, for 116, it's still a pretty good price, and I just couldn't pass it up. This is 1080p, so there's no way you're going to get a 1440p for 115 and 144 hertz, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, I'm going to unbox this right now, see what's inside, then I'm going to play the games a little bit, and see if there's any, I mean, for 4 milliseconds, usually there's some ghosting going on. I'm going to test that out and see how bad it is. Alright, let's unbox this thing. This is a power cable. This is a HDMI. This is the stand, so it wasn't the monitor that fell, right? The stand is just literally a big screw in the back. This is it, guys. This is the monitor. I mean, for 116, I hope you didn't expect a height adjustment, because there isn't any height adjustment. You can look in the back here, there's no height adjustment. There's also the ports. If you want to see, there's a display port, there's an audio out, there's the power, and there's the HDMI. For when I'm testing, I'm going to be using a display port. I'm going to play some games on this for the next couple of days, and then I'll get back to you with the results. Alright guys, did some testing and played some games. I'm going to show you what I noticed first and what the ghosting looked like on this monitor. Alright, first things first, when I plug this in, it's showing me that it's native 1080p, but only at 120 hertz. So you have to scroll down a little bit to PC, and there's 1080p there, and then you can select 144 hertz. Alright, the second thing I noticed right away is when I'm browsing and scrolling up and down, the text is like fizzling on the edges, and that's definitely ghosting happening. You can see here I'm moving the browser around a little bit more to make it more obvious. Obviously on a bigger font you notice it a lot more. But yeah, this is definitely showing some sort of ghosting here. Here's another example of the ghosting is at the Steam login screen, and I'm moving the windows around, and this is slowed down quite a bit to show that there's some ghosting going around. You can see the letters in the word Steam. There's a trail going behind it when I'm moving. So in games, I didn't think the ghosting was as obvious as that was in the browser. Right here you can see in Valorant, the 00, you can kind of see a little bit ghosting going on if you're just looking at the 0 here. If you look at the wheel on this pipe, you could kind of see some ghosting going on as well. So in Apex Legends, the ghosting is not as obvious, but one thing is obvious for me was the tearing. So to fix this issue, actually I had to enable VSync on the video settings. So that kind of fixed the tearing quite a bit. But ghosting is not that obvious in Apex Legend. Alright guys, that was the examples of ghosting on this monitor. One way I thought about fixing this was when I plugged this in, it told me that the native was at 120 hertz. So I changed the refresh rate to 120, and that seems to be a lot better than the 144. So I would suggest trying that to fix this issue. Well, there you have it. This is the Philips gaming monitor for $116. And I think this is a perfect example of getting what you paid for. It's not the best monitor in the world. There are some ghosting going on, but for 116, I don't think it's that bad. If you find this video helpful, please throw a like, and I'll see you next time.